I'm Nancy Grace. I want to thank you for being with us. Bombshell tonight. A horrific scenario is emerging. Hailey's grandmother reveals her fear, her real fear, that mommy's live-in boyfriend molested 13-year-old Hailey, then murdered her when she threatened to tell. And as we go to air, police plan a dig underneath Hailey's home.
My 13-year-old daughter isn't in my house.
This search does continue.
Somebody knows where she is.
There's always been a criminal investigation.
Where is 13-year-old cheerleader Hailey Dunn?
The person best to answer that would be Billy or Sean.
Police did indicate to us that Sean Adkins is a person of interest. You don't like Sean being there.
We learned multiple polygraphs gone wrong.
Why did you fail that test?
Investigators have gone on the record. Sean Adkins, who is the boyfriend, is not a credible witness.
What questions did they ask you?
They asked if I knew anything about the disappearance of Hailey.
Because of the drug use,
I had taken some pain medicine and antibiotics for a bad tooth.
they do not believe that these are credible witnesses.
When was the last time you absolutely are positive you saw Hailey?
I saw her Sunday night.
We have been beating the pavement since day one.
I'm a credible witness. I'm not a liar.
So, stay tuned.
Straight out to Alexis Weed on the story. Alexis, what's the latest?
Nancy, we're hearing today, we talked to Hailey Dunn's paternal grandmother. She's here with us tonight. She's telling us that her theory behind this case is that Sean Adkins raped Hailey Dunn and then killed her, Nancy.
Taking your calls live tonight is Hailey's mother, who I would like to emphasize comes on voluntarily. She has not lawyered up. She does not have a defense attorney, unlike her boyfriend, the live-in, who's now moved out and cut off contact with her, now refusing to cooperate with police. Mom is with us, Billy Dunn, joining us there at Hailey's home. Also with us, Hailey's grandmother, Connie Jones. I want to go straight out to you, ladies. I want to thank you for being with us. Everyone, take a look at the photos of Hailey that we are showing you. The tip line, 325-728-5294. Many people believe this girl could still be alive. With us, Billy Dunn and Connie Jones. I want to go first to Connie Jones. This is Hailey's grandmother. Miss Jones, thank you for being with us. I understand that it wasn't that long ago you tried to get custody. Relatives tried to get custody away from mommy. You wanted Hailey out of that home. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. That was last January.
What happened?
Well, I had went on vacation. When I come back, Clint had said that he had Hailey, and then Billy Jean told such a fuss that he ended up getting her back and everything. And I didn't even know any of this was going on until I came back.
You didn't know what was going on?
No, ma'am. All I know is that Clint tried to take her because Hailey wanted to stay with Clint. And Billie Jean wanted her back. So
Miss
she took her
Jones,
back.
Miss Jones, your theory that the live-in boyfriend sexually attacked the little girl and that he killed her when she threatened to tell, what do you base that on?
Because Hailey had told me at points of him living there in the past that he would walk around at nighttime and the hall light would be on and he could see his shadow at her door. At the foot of the door, she could see his leg at the foot of the door, just at her door, just standing there, and it scared her. And I don't know, they just don't add up that Monday. Why would he leave his job? He didn't quit. He just left his job.
Yeah, you know what's odd about that, Connie Jones? With us taking your calls live is Hailey's mother, Billy Dunn, and her grandmother, Connie Jones. Miss Jones, I asked that question several times last night, and this is what I got, that he showed up around 6 a.m. to work. He went to the soft drink machine. He got a Coke or whatever he got. He took a few sips out of it. He looked at his boss, and walked out. There wasn't an argument. He didn't get fired. He didn't say, I quit. He just walked out. He wasn't there over 15 minutes. Now, why do you drive all the way to work, which is well over 20 miles to where he works?
Yes.
Drink a soda, take a look at your boss, and walk out. And then the cell phone pings place him back in Colorado City there at the home. He did not go straight to his mother's the way he said he did. But I want to get back to what you told me. Hailey was afraid of him?
Yes, ma'am. She told
Why?
me a number of times that she was afraid of him.
Why
Did
did
you-
nobody tell me?
Well, hold on, Billy. Hold on, Billy Dunn. What was she afraid of? What specifically would she say, Miss Jones?
That she was afraid of him walking around at night. She said that he'd go in the bathroom and he'd use Billy's phone and talk to people and then come out and just stand by her door. And she said she was just afraid of him. At this time, she was only like 11.
Did she tell you anything other than him standing by her bedroom door at night?
No, said that he never tried any advances toward her or anything. And
Did you ask her?
yes, ma'am, I asked her a lot if he ever tried anything to her, and I told her, I said, if he ever tries anything, you tell your mom and your dad. I said, don't. I said, he can't. He's not going to get away with it, Hailey, if he ever touches you in any way.
And what would she say when you would tell her that? What would she say?
She said that she would, and everything. And in the last couple of months, I hadn't seen her very much because her dad moved over to Colorado City, and she usually spends the night, sometimes the weekend with me, and I hadn't seen her that much. But she always called me almost every day.
Have you shared your theory with your son, Hailey's father?
Yes, yes, I have. I've told him that she was afraid of him.
What did he say?
I don't remember what he said.
How
I know
could
he
you
was
not remember?
concerned, but I don't really remember what he was said. But every time he would talk to Billy, they would get into an argument, so I guess they just quit talking to each other.
To Billy Dunn, Hailey's mother, what is your response?
It appalls me. Why would nobody tell me this? If she was concerned about that, why not tell me or Clint a long time ago? And I
Exactly.
never heard of anybody fighting me for custody until tonight, just now.
Well, Billy, if she's telling her grandmother and the grandmother's telling the father, she is telling people. She's telling people she was afraid of your boyfriend.
Why did her grandmother not tell me or her father is what I'm saying?
A 13-year-old little girl who has gone missing.
I mean, if the grandmother knew that Hailey was afraid of this guy, and she's saying Hailey was 11. Now that's 2 years ago, and by all reports, Sean didn't move in until like 4 months ago. Why didn't the grandmother call her daughter-in-law and say, your daughter is afraid she shared this with me? I mean, what's wrong with the communication here? And then, 2 years later, now we're sitting here looking for a little girl who's missing. But I don't understand because, again, Sean moved in, according to what I understand, 4 months ago. And the grandmother's saying when Hailey was 11, she was afraid of Sean. So did Sean go there and stay overnight, or did Sean just come there for, visiting for a while and left? Did he sleep over on occasion? What a mess this family is.